What's up guys, it's Card Trick Kid, and today, yes, you read the title right, I'm going to be doing a card trick video. I haven't done a card trick video in months, and since my name is Card Trick Kid, it kind of defeats the purpose of my channel. So, I'm going to be trying out a card video today, and let me know if you guys like it. I'm going to be teaching you guys one of my favorite card tricks, and I hope you enjoy. Here's the performance. So it starts out by the spectator picking a card. Let's say they pick this one, I'm not going to look. And then the magician places it into the middle of the deck like this, and then squares up the pile. Gives them a cut. The magician will ask the spectator, do you still see your card in the deck? Now they can spread out the deck and hopefully they still see their card, and if they do they'll say yes, and then the magician will square back up the cards. Now the magician will have the spectator pick another card, so in this case it's this card, I'm not going to look at it, and then the magician says, I'm going to try and find both of your cards. Watch. 1, 2, 3. And just like that, the magician pulls out 2 cards from the deck, and it's the spectator's 2 chosen cards. The magician has the spectator pick one more card. In this case, it's that card. I didn't look. The magician makes sure there's nothing in between these 2 cards and says, look, I'm going to try and find your card in the middle of the deck. I'm going to try making it appear in between these 2 cards. Watch. Wave over the deck and try and steal out your card. And just like that, a card appears in between the spectator's 2 selected cards, and it is their 3rd card. That's the performance of the trick. I hope you enjoyed it, and now let's get on to the tutorial. So this trick has a really powerful effect, and the method is actually really simple, so let's get into the tutorial. So you're just going to need a normal deck of cards for this trick, and yeah, here's how it starts. It can be a completely shuffled deck of cards, there isn't any stack, so all they need to do is pick a card. So in the way I do it, I control the card to the bottom, and then get a peek of it, and then I can put it into the middle, and get this really powerful effect that makes it look like the card was in the middle. However, if you prefer, you can just control it to the top for what you're going to do later. But here's how I do it. I have them pick a card. In this case, it's the Queen of Hearts. And then what I do is I cull it to the bottom. A cull is when you push off this card, and then you put this card above it right on top of it, and then you can use your fingers back here to pull this to the back. That wasn't a good example, but like this, here's what it looks like in like full view. So you can take the card and then you can just pull it behind, and now it's on the bottom. And then what I usually do, this isn't great on camera, but what I do is I look like this, and then I do a cut into the middle, and I say, okay, your card's now in the middle. I'm gonna give the cards a shuffle, and I give the cards a couple more cuts, and then I spread out the cards, and I say, is your card somewhere in the middle of the deck? Is it still in the deck? Because sometimes people think you've stolen out their card, and it's obviously gonna be there because you haven't stolen it out. And what I do is once I brush past it, I get a break on it, and you can either cull it to the top, or what I like to do is this really cool pass. So here's what it looks like. It looks like you're just flipping over the cards, and then the card's on the top. It looks really cool. Here's it one more time. You can watch it on Alex Pandrea's channel. So just like this, Queen of Hearts going into the middle, and then you turn over the card. That wasn't a great example of it, but yeah, now it's on the top. So then you're just going to have the card on the top and keep it there. So then you're going to have them pick a 2nd card, and it's going to pretty much be the same. They're going to look at the card, and then they're going to control it to the bottom again. And I like to do a cull, because you want to keep this card on the top, and doing a cull keeps this on the top, but also moves it to the bottom like this. So, once again, let's say they pick another card. This is the 9 of clubs, and then I cull it to the bottom like this, and now it's on the bottom, and the other card's on the top. Now, once you're here, you're perfectly set up to do the first, kicker moment. So what you do is you take your middle finger and your thumb, as well as your pointer finger, and maybe your ring finger if you prefer. You put these 3 fingers on the bottom, and this finger on the top, and then what you do is you throw the deck into your hand, but since your fingers are on the cards, it'll keep these 2 cards behind, allowing you to keep these cards. So here's what that looks like quickly. I can't really do it slowly, but you just throw the cards like that, and then you're left with these 2 cards. One more time, what it looks like, you're just throwing the deck into the other hand, and then you're left with these 2 cards. If done quickly, it really looks like you're taking them right out of the deck. So once you've done that, you're going to keep them on the table or in the spectator's hand, and then have them pick another card. So in this case, it's going to be the 3 of diamonds, and then you just control it to the top. You can do whatever you want. You can do a control, you can do a double undercut. Oopsie. What I did in the performance was I did a pass. So like this, here's the 3 of diamonds. You put it into the middle of the deck, and then I just did a pass like this, and then it's on the top of the deck. So what you're going to do next is you're going to pick up these cards, and while you're saying make sure there's nothing in between here to make the spectator feel all comfortable and fair, is you're going to be getting a pinky break under this top card. And then you're going to put one of the cards on top, and then the other card under like this. So it's kind of like a V. But what you've just done is you've placed their card in the middle of these 2. So you can take it up like this, and it looks like just 2 cards. And when you wave it, you're just slowly spreading them apart in either this direction or that direction. It doesn't really matter. But here's what that looks like again. You take the cards. You already have the break, so their cards are already here. and then you just give it a little shake, and it'll look like it's appearing out of thin air. And that's a really powerful effect. You found there 3 cards in 2 really cool ways. And yeah, that's one of my favorite effects, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want more card videos, let me know down in the comment section below. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. See you guys next time.